Tony. Yo, Ron. This is Jim here. I'm out in the parking lot at the Rehab Hospital of the Pacific with my beautiful wife indoors going through therapy. I'm sure you have been and are going through it, Ron, so you know all about it. You sit on some table, I presume, and the lady pushes and pulls and issues commandments. Go figure. So anyway, yeah, I'm out in the car. Not much to report, except that I did go to the post office. I mailed this beautiful little book. It's not too big. It's got a title that could be changed. Oh, it says Lily of the Valley down at the bottom. And see what Bennie Ruth thinks. As far as I'm concerned, if one of your beautiful daughters wants to do a cover for this book, let's do it. We could also consider hiring a professional, but I've never done that, and I don't know what they charge, and I don't know how that works. But yeah, the book laid out real nice as far as I'm concerned. It's got nice margins, font's 14 point. The footnotes and an extended quote in here are too small. I'll go back and fix that, so please know that's going to come. I quoted a newspaper article and made it double column. That font needs to be bumped up to 12 point, so forth. But anyway, generally speaking, I think it's pretty good. The writing style, I kind of like it. I wrote pretty short sentences. My aim was to get this book read by young people if they are so curious. Make it inviting, perhaps to people who don't read a lot of books. I got to thinking that maybe this book, I just got a battery low signal. The book could be used perhaps by the public schools and or out at Cal State Bakersfield. Certainly some book groups in Bakersfield would like to read this, I'm sure. I don't know how the history of Bakersfield is being documented, but I'll bet you there are very few African Americans who've told their story. You know, Bennie Ruth has, 50, 60, 70 years in Bakersfield as an African American, so you know her story is part of the history of the community. So we'll see where this goes. Um, yeah, and otherwise, I send my love. You'll get the book, I think, in 3 or 4 days. Oh, and yeah, Bennie Ruth should certainly see it. Anybody can take a look at it. I mean, of course, anyone can and is welcome to, but I'm thinking let's not dally too long on this. Let's not give this book to somebody who's going to let it sit on a shelf for a month or two. It's not a long read. It can be read in 2 or 3 hours, and I think we should keep our momentum and get at least a first edition of this book out there, and then see where we go. Maybe find a publisher for it besides Amazon. All right. Well, I love both of you. This has been a good experience for me. I'm glad to have undertaken it. Yeah. Shock up from Hawaii. Wiggle it a little bit. I guess that's part of it. Let's see now. Let's get the fingers right.